Hello and welcome to the BFL Junior Football Show for season 2012. This is a new initiative by the Ballarat Football League to have a junior football show this year, and throughout the year we'll have special guests from each club come in and be special guests on the show. For the very first show this year, we've got Finn Murphy from the East Ballarat Junior Football Club. Finn, welcome mate.
Thanks, Liam.
And it's great to have Finn on board, and this year, as I said before, we'll have different representatives from different sides, and we'll just talk about different issues in the junior competitions. We'll speak about the football and the netball side of things this year. Now, last week's results from the Lightning Premiership was a great weekend. Now, East Ballarat fared pretty well in the Junior Lightning Premiership last weekend, Finn?
Yeah, we went pretty well in both the football and the netball. Definitely,
mate. And I'll just read the scores out. In the under-14 football, East Ballarat 8-4-52 defeated Bacchus Smash 3-5-23, so a really good win there for East Ballarat. In the under-14 netball, East Ballarat 12 defeated Redan 5, so well done to East Ballarat in both the under-14 netball and under-14 football. In the under-12s, the football winner was North Ballarat. North Ballarat 8-3-51 defeated Bacchus Smash 1-3-9, so a really good win there for the under-12 North Ballarat footballers. And in the under-12 netball, North Ballarat 16 defeated Bacchus Smash 3, so a really good win by the North Ballarat under-12 netballers as well. Now, Finn, we'll move straight into the show, mate. First of all, having netball into the junior competition this year, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh well, I reckon it's a pretty good initiative by the BFL, just to get a bit more diversity into the league and just things like that. And there's always a few more girls at each game.
Pleased about that, mate?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, it's good. And obviously, you'd see by playing over the last few years for East Ballarat. I know you said before you played the last 3 or 4 years, and you started at Golden Point. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, you'd see certainly quite a few junior girls floating around watching the football. It's good that these girls can actually play some netball themselves as well now.
Yeah.
Now, this weekend's match, mate, you've got a big clash against Darley at Russell Square, the first game for the year. You must be very excited about obviously playing the first game for the year. You've obviously been training for quite some time now.
Yeah, we've been training since about early March.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Sure. So, have you played any practice matches throughout the pre-season, or?
We didn't get any practice matches against other clubs.
Yep.
We couldn't really organise one, so we just played an intra-club match.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Now, who do you think in the under-16 senior competition, who are some of the sides to beat? Obviously, you guys will be fairly strong again, but who do you see as some of the teams that could be a threat this year for the Premiership?
Probably North Ballarat and Bacchus Smash, really.
Yep.
I think both of them have had good outfits every year, and we've just got to try and get up. Yeah. Get
up each week and hopefully start the season well. It's pretty important, isn't it? How important is it? How important do you think it for a side to start the season well? Is it? I mean, if you can get 2 or 3 wins on the board in the first couple of rounds, it really does set your season up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Now, tell us about the coach of the under-16.5 senior side down there. Who's in charge this year? And tell us a bit about, I suppose, your footballing background over the last couple of years.
All right. Greg Stewart's the coach this year.
Yep.
He's been coaching for, I think, 3 or 4 years, and usually we go pretty well as under him.
Yep.
And so he should hopefully win a premiership under him this year.
Very good. Now, how did you go last year? You mentioned before the show started that you played a little bit in the reserves last year.
Yeah.
You're able to play senior football this year. Who do you hopefully you'll be able to cement a spot in the senior side. And I suppose in terms of your leadership at the club, who's your captain of the under-16 and who are the players that you sort of look up to?
We don't really have a captain yet.
Yep.
We've got training tonight, and that we'll probably decide then.
Okay. Yep.
So we don't have a captain, but there are a few players that we look up to.
Yeah, sure.
Just like the players that have been playing and been captain before, and just things like that.
Very good. Now, just with regards to the, I suppose, obviously, East Ballarat and Golden Point are 2 separate junior clubs, but you both feed into the same senior club in East Point.
Yeah.
Do you, as a club, as an East Ballarat Junior Football Club, do you have much to do with East Point? Do you, get along to see some of their senior games, and do they come down to training and all sort of stuff, or how does that sort of work?
Well, at the moment, their Eastern Oval is under construction. They're just getting a few things done up down there. So every Tuesday and Thursday night we train. They come up and they train at Russell Square.
Okay.
And we can join in if we want.
That's good.
Yeah.
It must be good to see the way, I suppose, those professional players that I suppose the highest level in Ballarat. I suppose it'd be good to watch how they train, and I suppose, what you need to do to get to their level. And blokes like Dan, Jordan and those sort of senior guys, have them around the club, and I'm sure you obviously get a lot out of watching them train.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, what about, I suppose, future aspirations for yourself? Do you hope to continue on and play senior footy for East Point, or do you hope to sort of maybe leave Ballarat in the future and head off down to Melbourne, or what are your sort of future plans?
Well, I'm hoping to stay in Ballarat, and I'm looking to play senior footy.
Yep.
And if so I'll probably play footy for a good while.
That's good. That's great.
Yeah.
Now we'll just have a look at this weekend's games. Obviously, this is round 1 of the Ballarat Football League junior competition. On Saturday, is the only game this Saturday is North Ballarat v Sebastopol at North Ballarat number 2. The rest of the games are played on Sunday. We've got Lake Wendouree v Bacchus Marsh at Wendouree Reserve number 2. Redan play Ballarat at the Western Oval. Golden Point play Mankley at White Flat Reserve. And East Ballarat play Darley at the Russell Square. Now Darley, you think they'll be a pretty hard opponent on Saturday, Finn?
Yeah, they're always pretty good, Darley. It's always a really a heartfelt match.
Yep.
It's a good turnout when East and Darley play.
Sure. That's good. And obviously the more support you get at these games, the better. Obviously when you're playing, there's lots of spectators there. It obviously provides a lot more atmosphere, and it's good to play in those conditions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Finn, thanks so much for coming on the show today, mate. We really appreciate you giving up your afternoon and coming on and having a chat about I suppose this week's game and obviously the season ahead. So all the best for this weekend.
Thanks.
And hopefully you guys can have a few wins throughout the season. It'd be great to see you on the show later on in the year.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, mate.
All
Thanks very much for joining us on the BFL Junior Football Show, and we look forward to your company next week. Thank you.